Let's customize your game and set up a Welcome to Madden NFL. Welcome to Madden NFL 25. Before you hit the field, take a quick look. Welcome to Madden.
I'm Vanessa, I like salsa, I'm a dancer, you pay fees for my big show, any visa for my leisure, bliss, I don't do arguments in my relationships, I'm lit, you don't want me standing on this, then say something, I'm rich, it don't make no sense how I make this, I'm lit, I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist.
Right now.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And, CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. From his end zone, Wilson. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff, and that might set the tone for what could be a physical game. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 2. Now a first carry for their fullback. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move. Out. On a give right side. And not a whole lot of right there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Rattler wants to throw it. And he rifles one incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. Sliding out of the pocket. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Second and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Here's Rattler. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially... on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They'll go. Here's Rattler. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. Back to throw. Robinson. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go out here.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful.
Man-to-man maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me and shred my defense.
A good chance this is. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Robinson. That is caught. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now.
And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. We're scoreless after 1. The Jaguars going to go in this 2nd quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A short throw to Ingram. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll run it. Here's Okoye. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Now, how about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case, they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offense coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
On just about every team, okay, forget it. On every team, the goal is to be in 3rd and what they call manageable, to give yourself a chance to pick up a 1st down. How about that call on 2nd down? The big man puts them in position to make it 3rd and manageable. I wonder if we'll get a 2nd chance at it to try and pick up the 1st down.
A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
And they're not going to get the kick off in time. No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now Jason Elam for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Elam able to put this one through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
After the made field goal, Elam back out to kick it away. From his end zone, Wilson. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They'll throw now on the final play. He finds his man complete. It's Pearson, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Just one field goal and a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
Third quarter starts with a run by Hubbard, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Right back to Hubbard, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he gets this down. Inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end, Ingram. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Robinson now to throw on second down.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Robinson.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian Okoye taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Jags get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Rattler off the bootleg.
He finds his man, complete. That's Pearson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, it made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd down.
To the air is Rattler. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory.
Yeah, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Paul Posluszny. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you're giving up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. They'll run now with Okoye. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead. You give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. But you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. For the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
Well, you know what they say. It's always fun to work on things. If it didn't go well in your game, with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
I met a girl and she needs Yeah, run up on me, glow you won't, I bet your be on the floor. Big carbon here like Mayweather, Tula come through and boa. Got millions out there rap, they hate her, but they stole the flow. Stole the show, don't run up on that, she a head case, all she do is shoot. I signed my deal up. Features, I might just third you. I'm geeked on next week, back no more features, I might embarrass you. Yeah, glow, stomp a little, with some shell toes. Yeah, glow, slapping, rapping, making bail. Yeah, glow, two-tone Cartier match nails. Yeah, glow, no competition, these stale. Yeah, glow, curving, no curving, my layers. Yeah, glow, say they get money, but I can't tell. Yeah, glow, keep running circles around these snails. Yeah, glow, and my bumping up in the jail. On the big glow, where you been at? Mine, everywhere I'm working hard. Maybach and G-Wagon truck, got M&M's in my garage. Quick to crank up on her, you better not get me started. Locked in with the gangsters and players, my folks gon' keep it solid. Everything I got on new, it look like I got renovated. I'm cocky when I was just humble, they didn't appreciate it. Young, wealthy, and ratchet, I'm the hood motivation. On top of the world now, they tried to underestimate me. Get 'em, glow, them fraudulent, you know you the truth. Get 'em, glow, stop overthinking, these can't fuck with you. Get 'em, glow, standing on business in these Chanel shoes. Before I let her play with me, I'll go eat some jail.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Hurts
on the move to his left.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Gonna look deep for Wilson. And this is gonna be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Night Train Lane.
And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Purdy. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Back to throw, Purdy. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And Chubb will try the middle here. And fights through one man. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. Throwing here, Purdy. This short throw caught by Goddard. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 21. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd and 9. Now Purdy. Olave holds it in. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Chubb. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. Chubb is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. And here they force the turnover on the opening drive, then come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Second down, here's Hurts. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
Fights through, and now a crease. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Jets will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Christian McCaffrey,
55 yards.
And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level.
Missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
DeMarvion Overshown coming in from that outside.
What did your third-grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They run again on 1st down, Chubb, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
They run it again with Chubb. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Chubb. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Brock Purdy.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. On some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. This is 1st and 10.
He's back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
They'll look to throw. Steps away. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Up the gut, McCaffrey.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Here's 1st down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
And that one falls incomplete. And now, look at the clock. Only 7 seconds remain.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Down to their final play. They've got to get in the end zone. That's part 1. Part 2, the 2-point conversion.
Throw the 2-point conversion right out of their mind. That's what they have to do. What you said is accurate. In the end zone, have to score a touchdown.
This ball intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails. They just didn't get their equilibrium back.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
For the antidote, there's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey. Your sensation, my fixation.
Don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but
we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's the rookie from Arkansas, Cam Little, ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Robinson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. And I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now a 2nd and 2. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They go play action with Hurts. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
You see that celebration from him after that stop? Those corners don't normally have the chance to get behind the line of scrimmage and hand them big losses. So when he got that opportunity, he certainly made it a memorable one.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that flag accepted. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
competition, what's the word? Put that on my mama, 8 in the process. Trying to tippy-toe through the progress. Tongue-tied when the truth is an object. What's the pros and the cons of this next check? Wasn't nobody round, I was independent. In a 97 bomb with the windows tinted. Heard a bomb got in the party. Who the like this in the party? Them up, them up, them up, them up. I was seeing double in the projects, mad at myself, learn to put it to the side. Mama had to cater for the coupe that we rode after school on the way to pot pies. And wanna play both sides, it's a red dot, don't get on the wrong red eye. It's a headshot, they can't woo them guys. Round them, 2 of them guys. I'm Paris, I'm France. I thought that I told you I need the advance. Put down your IG and look through my lens. A million to grandma, who did I offend? The girl of your dreams to me is a fan. I netted 10 million and did a little dance. I'm world, I my pants. My Uncle G told me that I had a chance. So then I popped out and did it again. And did it again and did it again. I cannot respect them, where did he begin? Advice from the council, let nobody in. Been swearing through rumors, avoiding the trends. And I'm ducking the loony that come with the shows. I'm grateful to man, he opened up doors. They bung on their tour bus to come and compose. I reach to the stars on my tippy toes. This greatest success where most fold. I tell you my past, that don't get old. But how could you ask? Like I don't be writing my raps. The critics got everyone tabbed. You gotta relax. The city where nobody sleeps. Just tap in and ask where I'm at.
On your top 5 tonight. On your what's the name tonight. On your shows ain't tonight. I am the Omega. PG Lane, Rolly Gang, SIE. Don't you address me unless it's with 4 letters. I thought you known better. I've been ducking the pandemic. I've been social gimmicks. I've been ducking the overnight activists. Yeah, I'm not a trending topic. I'm a hold on, y'all playing with me, man. I am the Omega. PG Lane, Rolly Gang, SIE. Don't you address me unless it's with 4 letters. I thought you known better. I've been ducking the pandemic. I've been ducking the social gimmicks. I've been ducking the overnight activists. Yeah, I'm not a trending topic. I'm a prophet. I answer to Metatron, Nick Gabrielle. Looking for a better me. I am a legacy. I come from the 70s. The Al Green, offspring, and the melody. The big shot, wrist on cryotherapy. Soon as I press that button, better get right like the emblem's coming. Us two when the light he ain't been through nothing. Day free, got at least 1 B in the oven. I'm tripping, I'm triggering my mental. Amazing, brother. Pop off only on occasions, brother. Rich mama know I made it, brother. Go figure, never caught cases, brother. Face it, brother. Gracious, brother. New flows coming, be patient, brother. Show my then take out of class.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken at the goal line. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Christian McCaffrey, 46 yards. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Hurts sets up to throw it. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. Down the left sideline. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 93 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time. And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Throwing is Hurts.
This is intercepted, his third of the game. Picked off by the five-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Shotgun. Here's Montana. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Raiders. Christian McCaffrey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now 21-7. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. He's got room to roam. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On second, here's Algier. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Tyler Algier punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Montana. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. He's got it complete to Tolbert. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's a 2nd and 8. Wide open, Gronkowski. BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Here's the rookie from Arkansas, Cam Little, ready to get us started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Now Geno. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, Smith. And this one is incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And they'll accept that penalty. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Off of play action, here's Smith. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And the Jets are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now here's the former Panther. Had some great years with him. It's Christian McCaffrey. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Algier will try to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with 4th down and 1. They're going to give this one to Gronkowski. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Dumps this one off to Algier. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Tell me I didn't just see these first 2 possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
better?
Maybe not better, huh? Worse? Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling. And down inside the 15 he goes. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. It's complete to the tight end Bennett. Touchdown Panthers. Martellus Bennett, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah,
and now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And it'll be intercepted. And he's into the clear. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Oh, I think the Panthers have got it. They did. Carolina football. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Smith on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's got this down to the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. Here's Smith now on second down. He's got the connection to Moore. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Well, now they'll try the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Oh, some strong running. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. This one deep for Wilson. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. Hurts. Rolling to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Smith going to throw it. That pass complete to Moore. Now he's free to midfield. DJ Moore. He's to the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 99 yards. And the Panthers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown! Pat Freiermuth. 46 yards. And the Jets are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. And this is no good. Boy, that didn't even get there. Not a good effort at all. And our score remains the same. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throwing now, Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marcus Golden. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
They'll come up. They'll set up a throw. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And the Jets are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now 1st and goal. Algier is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses. Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first two plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now it's Smith. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Now Smith. He finds his man complete. It's Moore. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow. And everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr, been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up